Chapter 7, 10:05 p.m. How's it going, everyone? Doogie Manhammer here with more Ghost Trick. Without further ado, let's keep going. I just can't get the images I saw at the police quarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X, but when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what in the world happened here? Dear God. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her, would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had a fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she had her fill or two. She had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. That's good. Roll the tire. Oh, hold on, what do you gotta say? According to the police radio conversation, I heard Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. Seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting her to be in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Oh, there she is. She's under the frickin' chicken. Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? How should I know? I'm the victim. Is this just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Well, that's because I'm a detective. I have to be tough, you know? Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Alright, so let's swap info then. Point X. Police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you were here. Find out you casually waltzed in there. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say it's because of you. Me? Oh, the note she picked off me. Do you remember the note that I found? Yeah, I didn't get to read it. Had a place and a time written here. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Huh. Just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. This is Point X, so that means the police were waiting for me? Interesting. Now, just like you said, each prisoner had a blackboard in this up, but the thing is, there's nothing written on D99's board. What? I guess maybe it means the schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank. Blank? No! I didn't think she'd lose her mind over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about it? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule the next day? Does it mean something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It means he can't work. That's because he's going to be executed. Oh, man. I figured that's where they were going with it, but I wasn't sure. Do you know what prisoner's crime was? I think so. They said something about murdering his wife right in front of his family member. It's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. The death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country in a very long time, not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. He wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case, and I have to find out why. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, then I have to do it right now. So he's Detective Jowd. He must be connected to me in some way, too. Because he painted a man that looked like me. On my way here, I stopped by the chief police office. That was just on your way, was it? And then while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There's a security camera set up at the junkyard where I got shot. And it showed me who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say to yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before you were supposed to give me some information. Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into, so I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? They definitely told you something. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You gotta believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? What are you gonna do now? You fulfilled your goal. You found out who shot you. Are you gonna get revenge? All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I wanna know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are too. Yeah, we haven't seen them in a hot minute. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either, but I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. Can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever. Alright, let's save you. 4 minutes. Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. 4 minutes before the death. The note said the Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this? A menu, probably. Hello, roller skating girl. Going up an elevator. Ah, some more blue people. Here you go. Big old chicken leg for you. Pretty fancy way of delivering stuff. Where's my chicken? Can I eat that thing? Are you serious? Dang, that was a sweet backflip, girl. Oh God. Phew. And then smash. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this, it was a death any detective could be proud of. What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? Next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one that's about the size of the waitress. I'll make note of that. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. Wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Oh, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Alright, let's get started! Alright, what do you gotta say? Oh yeah. If you're gonna call me anything, at least try to make my name Sissel. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Alright, so let's see. A bell, the sign holder, the note. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock. That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Whoever you're supposed to meet with might already be here. Oh yeah, sorry, the chicken in this restaurant's really good. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. I agree. Let's see. Oh hey, now I remember what the sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? So let's see if I ring the bell 3 times. Yay! Bring me some water, por favor. That was nice. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. Notice it's a more water bit. Oh, well, come on, this is your started glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kinda like, hey, where's my food, right? Not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Let me get over here with her. Yeah, let me get onto this chicken. Thank you very much. Gotta go upstairs, gotta see what's happening. Alright, what's going on here? I gotta wait a second. There we go. Examine the trunk. This is one big trunk, seems pretty heavy too. It's very suspicious and red. Let's see what's inside. Sorry, but it's not possible. It's locked. Darn. No. Yum. Can I use that? No. So now I'm stuck up here. So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows, it's not our job to think about that, but those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they're pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out a national secret during the live TV broadcast, and the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yeah, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do these two know about the special cases in the prison? Special prison? The guy who sang the national secrets, the man who held the siege, those cases are classified. I've heard about both those cases, and recently too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known by the general public. Oh. And he's one of the special cases too. So I was supposed to meet these guys apparently? What is it? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Okay. Now you're talking. A quiet, secluded spot just for the two of us. All of a sudden I get this feeling somebody's eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know? I mean, there is a bartender back there. That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make any excuses. Off we go. So now I'm stuck over here by the bartender. What happened? Did she sense we were here? Wait, what, with her sixth sense? But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's a chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. Anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. Okay. I don't believe in a sixth sense, says the ghost. Come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? Looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we gonna do now? We're all the way over there. Alright, it'd be pretty hard to shake a leg not having a leg and all. Still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Yeah, it's one big trunk and it's suspicious and red and we can't see it. Nope. Oh, nice. I can go here now. Glass. Dispenser. Bell. Oh, I need to ring the bell 3 times, maybe. Oh, no. So I was wondering. We're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We might be. Okay, well I have 2 thoughts. Number 1, if we want to get over to where those two are, we have to use this little red trunk they forgot. Doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender's gonna be much help. Yeah, so then we gotta come over here. Oh, but I lost my way till I get back to the trunk. Hello. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? So you decided to call me. So sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see the glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Oh, she's so sad. She's like, notice me. She has a surprisingly short career at this place. Maybe now I dispense this bottle. Oh, you just broke that glass, just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Doesn't this truck belong to a couple over there? The only thing we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know that they're about their trunk, if you'd be so kind. How gallant of you. I might fall for you, you know. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Don't be rude. But how am I going to get over there now? Yeah. There we go. I just had to follow it. Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and yeah. This might be my last night working here, though. It's been a fun run. You've been here 2 days and you're already gonna leave? I guess she's leaving this place with their surprisingly short career intact. Yeah, grab this trunk, boyo. Of all things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Oh, Jesus. That's a heavy freaking trunk. Here we are, finally. I feel bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, if we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all, they owe us at least that much. What kind of detective would say something like that? Alright, so what's going on now? Jesus. Can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Such a small body. You only have a small brain to match. Ah, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? Now, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. But we are alone, aren't we? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. What? What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yeah, but it's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm gonna be in a few seconds. Before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. Yes. Ah, no! There we go. Hold on! Get here! Haha! Hello? Looks like they're unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while. I was like that, and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Why don't we try going back even further in time? Even further? Simple, we go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. If we erase that death, it'll erase yours too. Oh, wow. Can't think of it any other way. Let's try it. Yeah, double time, baby. 2 deaths. Four minutes before death. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be a coincidence? We just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case with extremely important witnesses currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report it to Inspector Cabanela? Oh, it's this person that we saw earlier with the van! They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I better call it in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanela is pretty protective when it comes to her. Who'd want to know? What's the matter? Alright, fine. This is Point X. Idiot! Yes, sir, I'll go get her. And that was the conversation we heard at the police station. He's like, wee, 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 wee. The static is awful. Can't believe I believe the trunk of all things. Such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I spy a ladybug. Ladybug? Aha, so he was eavesdropping on her. Can't hear very well. I see. So when she killed the little ladybug that was spying on her, it made the other dude unconscious because of the freaking feedback. The van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something though. That conversation he was listening to. I remember hearing it before. Just after the conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? Yeah, we already know. Duh. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that's destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening through headphones. So that's why he passed out. Alright. This is the place that the white suit inspector phoned in tonight. This is a parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little, but then one day I swore I'd never set foot in this park again. Well, there's some really deep, dark feelings there. Hold it, don't give me that ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Siren. Seat recliner. What the? Oh, sees lame. Yeah. Wow, they put an APB on me? Apparently they're calling you a fugitive. Ugh, you naughty girl. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you upset. A girl's heart's very delicate, you know. I can't really go anywhere else right now. Ah, I can't reach that. Wait, hold on. I need to come over here. Doesn't look like the detective's gonna come. Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me. You might be talking about something important. That's true, but still. Now you're just throwing things out there. We missed our chance to get to the phone. I know, but I don't know how to. Yeah, worried about the detective memory. Well, they called her the Lynn of the special guest. At least it's better than me being called the memory of the detective division. Anyway, I better go report it, yeah. Told you to stay off the radio. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and this is the conversation we heard last time. And they were like, go get her. Go, like, see her. He's on the move! There isn't much time left. We have to stop him. And this is like our little game, isn't it? A game of chicken. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Sorry, I better choose my audience more carefully. Alright. Turn off. Yeah, seat recliner. Turn. Do that. What do you think you're doing? Oh, I thought it'd be better to do something. Or hurry up and put it back up. I can't. It's too heavy. Damn, so he still died. Just a different way of dying. Oops, that's my bad. Get that you felt like you had to do something, but that... Well, there really isn't much I can do once the van's moving. We should rethink this. Oh! So he's gonna pick up the binoculars and be like, how the heck? And then he'll take them. I see. Get in there. Who are we talking to? Detective Ringe, this is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on him. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanello will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whisperings. I have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation with me, would ya? Alright, fine. Once I get something... Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks, later. Hold on. You see a customer come in just now? Young woman with red hair, red boots? Oh yeah, the restless, suspicious chick, sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. She spilled the second glass on the table. Alright, fine. Keep an eye on her, too. You got it. Oh, that waitress is an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too. Yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty. Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? You have to do something about that bug. We need to go with the waitress. There's nothing more we can do from the van. They're cooking in the kitchen. Hey, look. The heart of the chicken kitchen, huh? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing the incident somewhere in here. I bet there will be. You know what they say, where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now you mentioned it is pretty smoky in here. Alright, so now... Switch. T-shirt. LOL, look at the shirt! Look, there's like a bottle of wine in his hat. Kettle, rock the kettle. Now look what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, she's probably planning the ladybug. Now that I think about it, this is the waitress meddling. That starts the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out if he wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of the huge disaster. No, I was thinking about how we could get her crushed in the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. Alright, now we got a way to take care of it. Can't seem to raise the switch, it won't budge. It does feel pretty sticky. If the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Ugh, she's trying so hard to push it up. There we go. She's turning on the fans. Turn it off again. Yeah. Oh no, his hat fell off. I didn't even realize. Operate the pedal. Oh, he's pouring the... I see. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning it around yesterday. Interesting doof. Maybe it's out of sorts about how thinking maybe it might be broken, but it really isn't broken. Ah, dang it. Alright, his hat's down. I can go frickin'. No, dang it! That whole cutscene happened. No, stop! Stop, 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 stop. Thank you. Awesome. Just gotta sit here and waste time, I imagine. Yes, it is smoky in here. I want to taste that chicken. It looks scrumptious. Alright, turn it off again. That's the wrong chicken, right? There, how about that? The ladybug's still sitting on the table. We did it. La la la, chicken water, beautiful chicken. Dang, he's just listening to him singing. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. La la la. It's like, what in the world is going on? Fate averted. All right. Well, it looks like you've escaped your fate of being hammered by a horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must be some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstance. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? Anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yeah, I guess I should. Let's go back to the present now. Alright, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. Wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Alright, time to go to the chicken. Oh, I gotta use the phone, duh. Head over to the main lobby area. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my head. Why'd she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Oh, dang, she's devouring that chicken. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Alright, let's move on over, shall we? Alright. No, I didn't know you were a detective. Come to see me, did ya? Oh, that's so sweet. No, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some of the chicken while you're here? No, thanks. Just watching Lynn eat's quite enough for me. So, how'd it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, you see, I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important conversation. No, stay right there. Huh? I'm at a crucial moment with this chicken here. I need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. He's right. Sheesh. Anyway, I better move in now. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has or the valiant little doggy Missile. Thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about the powers of the dead. Interesting. Well, I'm heading back now. Yeah, like washing dishes, planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynn, you've explained your side and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly? No can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah. Camilla. But why do you have to meet her here? The Special Investigations unit's watching the restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say, that you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case? Inspector Cabanel's worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Nom, 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 nom. Well, don't I wanna... Yeah, okay. So how's that chicken you've been waiting for? Hey, it's great, but you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That kinda has taken the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands the situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of the detective, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core right now. He doesn't? That, of course, is supposed to show up once I save somebody. I wonder if... When he possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You might be right. Alright, I'll leave Wrench to you then. But I've still got a lot of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. What's your connection to Detective Jowd? He seems more than just a co-worker. Yeah, I suppose you have a right to know. He's my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Aw, gee, she was a friggin' hostage. Probably at that park she was talking about or mentioning. That day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. Yeah. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared I thought I was gonna die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then, that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I'm just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Aww. So that's why he became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I'd want to prove that he didn't. I forgot she can read my thoughts. Detective Bringe works for the Special Investigations Unit. He said an important deal was set to go down at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple from the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for another party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They're certainly an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in the white suit. I'd say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. Never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Dr. Cabanela and Detective Jowd are good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division on the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always friendly. Always in a friendly competition. Detective Jowd was always very particular about a thorough investigation of the crime scene. Inspector Campanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division in those days. But Inspector Campanella is different now. He changed a little. He changed. Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, he distanced himself from field work. He's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so that's how he became the head of Special Investigation. Anyway, Inspector Campanella took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl whose good friend you saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Wonder what role he plays in everything. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep. That just about sums it up. Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite, though. Hey, the bigger crisis, the more girls gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe. And that music box. The music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box? The box was a present from Detective Jowd. From Detective Jowd? Jowd? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it before he was arrested. Someday when the case is over and everything's settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. What's inside? I don't know, I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone and your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Nothing but bone. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. Bet you're thinking about how impressed you were that with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. The case you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution's set for 11 p.m. Okay, in like an hour? What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not, it's too late now. Now without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then. See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous, there's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel. Me? Get to the prison, stop that execution. Easy for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Alright, you know what to do, Sissel. You gotta save Detective Jowd. The life of yet another person I'm connected to is somehow about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? There is something more behind it all. Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. This story with all its twists and turns, I love it. Alright, well, that's the end of Chapter 7. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!